Welcome to my Permadeath series for No Man's Sky, and this is not the video that I was originally planning to make, because what's actually happened is on the 16th of December 2019, if you're watching this in the future, Hello Games dropped a very sudden release on the community. Well, in some ways it wasn't that sudden, because we all knew that there was something coming through the experimental branch, and it looked like just a standard bug fix type update. But what's actually in this update is the ability to make music on bases. So that's what we're going to be trying to look at in this video. Now I'm going to emphasize the word try, because I'm guessing slightly on how we're going to be able to get the components. I've been collecting salvage tech, because I'm assuming we're going to have to go up on the Nexus and unlock the necessary items to build on our base in order to make music. And of course there's another caveat with respect to this video, is that music is not exactly one of my better talents. In fact, my wife, who plays the piano, has long since told me that I've got a tin ear and not to bother when it comes to playing music. I like music, I know what I like, but making it, I forget it completely. Anyway, so that's the introduction over, but before we get into the actual update itself, I want to show you this planet here, because I came down here to collect the salvage tech. It's called Antigui, and I've been wandering around here for a little while, and I'm actually starting to like it as a possible base location. I mean, I haven't actually found any power sources yet, but I'm really liking it. The only possible, that slight downside on here is the sentinels can get a little bit stroppy very quickly. And in the process of researching the planet is that I've actually found carbon crystals. And if any of you want to know what carbon crystals are for, it's if I come into here and we look here, you see I need 3 carbon crystals in order to make this sublight amplifier. And I think I've still got 2. I've manufactured, I've mined 1. I think there's 2 more here. Now we're going to have to try and keep away from the carbon crystals, because the sentinels do get a little bit stroppy. So we're just going to grab that, and there's another one here, and I think that would be enough to get what I need done. I mean, these, not all these are actually carbon crystals. If you actually see there's tetracobalt here, rare met elements. I'm not going to mine those out, and what we're going to do first is I think we're going to move that, and I think I can just shove this into there. So we've now got pulse power and drive power plus 30% added onto that area there. And for any of you wondering what this video was going to be about originally, if I show you my inventory, in fact we still might be able to do this, is I've been collecting silver, and the original plan was to go back to my base so that I could actually repair these final 2 slots. Well, what we're going to do now is we're going to just jump into the ship. I say apologies, because this is going to be very much making it up on the fly. So hopefully I'm going to be able to get out through these trees. We're just going to get up into here. We really need to improve the launch thruster efficiency on this ship as well. And I'm just going to get up into space. Now the Nexus is up here, or the space anomaly, so we're going to head there first, because we need to get in there and unlock the tech. Now, I'm going to be completely honest, I've got no idea what tech we're going to need to unlock. That's the reason why I collected, what, over nearly 50 salvageable tech. I mean, I'm hoping that that will be enough. I'm assuming we're going to have to unlock some kind of object that will allow us to make music. And another thing they've actually added to this update, they've added more bases from the community, which you can now go and access. And there's 1 or 2 other bug fixes as well, which I'm not going to talk about. Zane has done a pretty comprehensive video on the update, and he's also highlighted some of the bases that have been added into the community. And some of the actual launch trailer for this update is quite spectacular and certainly worth watching. So if you really want to see the potential for this update, I would certainly recommend going and watching Zane's video. So here we are, we're on the nom. In fact, I think what we're going to do is I just want to check something, because they did mention the community mission as well. So it seems we got a new community mission here as well. So let's just go and have a quick look at Quicksilver to see what is the next part of the community mission. Oh wow, the reward for the community mission. So it seems the next one is going to be the Tethys Visage. So that's something else that to work towards. I have to admit, I'm not really into visages, but I'm really intrigued about what will happen once they've got through all those. Whether they're going to keep creating new ones and adding to them, or whether we're going to do something different. Was that there before, or is this a new change to the terminals? I don't recall seeing these symbols above. Never mind. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't feel that's there. Now we've got to find the tech. Okay, noise box, light box, noise box. Special construction module designed to emit a high frequency noise pitch may be adjusted to the user's requirements. And ByteBeat is the actual tech is ByteBeat. We've got a ByteBeat device, so it looks like we've got to unlock that. We've got a noise box, hopefully. Right, yeah, so we've got a... This is the ByteBeat device, so we need metal plating, gold, antimatter. And we've got a ByteBeat cable. So that's free. I think Zane in the video mentions this is how it connects up, because there is meant to be a dance floor or something. Special construction entirely light emitting panels. Maybe that's the dance floor. ByteBeat switch, a musical switching device designed to interpret waveform signals generated by the ByteBeat generator and output electrical impulses to connect to connected lights and other devices. Now, as I say, Zane does talk a bit about having a kind of 1980s disco light floor. Sphere Curator, a highly specific fabrication device developed with the intention of finding the universe's most perfect sphere. Requires power to operate and will create a large sphere ready for whatever experiments is deemed necessary. Okay, we'll take that. Absolutely no idea what that's going to do. And we've got quite a big... There, we've got 20. Reactor which device we left to harvest paradoxes and convert them into usable antimatter. Now that could be useful, but we'll just have a quick look through, and I'm going to leave that at the moment because I'm still doing those missions. Let's see, let's complete that. Just, that area is complete. All fan, green fan. I think, seeing I've got 20, I'd rather do something that's a bit more substantial. We've done all the plants, we've done all this, metal walls, large wedges, so we're really down now to, I think we'll unlock that as well. That completes this frame. This frame's complete. Okay, oh, there's a light floor, I missed that. That's the light floor. We got a light floor which requires sodium noise box. Okay, we're just going to use up the rest of these on. And we've got a whole raft of items here. Wow. And I suppose we could go and have a chat over here if we can get some more nanites. Might as well kind of max the operation out. That's what you're going to give me. Give him the data for planets. Yeah, thank you. Another big part. 75 nanites. And Just going to grab this. Okay, he's not going to give us anything. Ha! Salvage data. I should have kept one, shouldn't I? Never mind. That's the way it goes. So we've now got the tech for this new update. I suppose what we're going to have to do now is go to a base and see if we can put it all together. I have to admit, I'm not playing as much of, well, not just No Man's Sky, any games, because, well, Christmas is coming and there's too many distractions, and probably over the next couple of days my wife will want to do some Christmas shopping, and I'm really looking forward to it. Less said about that the better. I really hate crowded shops, but anyway, it's something we've all got to do. So we're just going to get into here, and I think probably the best place to go to is put the filter on. I really hope in future updates they improve the filtering on these bases. Going roaming. I think we're going to go to Star Mold Farm. I think if we go to Star Farm Mining, I think that's the base I need, because that's got the power. So here we are. I think going forward, this is going to be my experimental base, I think. And then what we will do over time is, in the planet we've just been on, in the Hilbert Galaxy, will become my long-term farming base. Right, so the next thing I want to do is, I think I've got some oxygen in here. I'm going to pick up some oxygen there. And this is originally what I was going to do in preparation for this video. Is we're going to put some oxygen in, and we're going to put some silver in, and we better take out the chromic metal. And what I'm going to do is knock out some paraffinium so that I can actually repair the ship. So we might as well get that underway before we start looking at the tech. And just do that. And I've got a third one up here, which probably build out whatever we got to build here. So I'm just gonna this is a 1:2 ratio, so this should make more than enough paraffinium for what I want to do. So let's just see if we can find a little bit of open space. Maybe we should be able to do it up here. And don't want to be too far away from the power connections, actually, come to think of it. Maybe we'll come over here. And right, what we're going to do now is go tech, and we're going to find, okay, light floor, and we need 3 metal plates. Right, this is the ByteBeat device. Wow, we can make multiple of them, stack them up. Okay. Does this actually need power? It's got a power connector on the back here. Insufficient power. Okay. Right, I'm just gonna go across power. What happened there? I think that actually worked, so we'll just delete that again and do that again. And if we hook that. Okay. Oh my god. Oh yes, well, okay. I got a feeling this is gonna speed note. So that changes the speed. And good fellow. As I said, music is not one of my strong spots. What's this? It randomize. Envelope editor. To be honest, I've got absolutely no idea what this is. I can see some people having a lot of fun with this, but okay. Rhythm sequencer clear. So this is the rhythm. And what have we got up here? What is this? Play only on this device. Got a volume control here. Distance attenuation. E minor. Well, that changes the note. How do I get out of this? Advanced waveform. Wow. For a completely out of the box sudden drop, I think the devs have done a lot of work on this. Randomize. Previous next waveform. Okay. How do I get out of here? Okay, I'm out. As I say, I apologise for the noise. Because as I say, music is not one of my strong points. Oh my god. I can see some people in the community having a vast amount of fun with this. And I'm assuming I've got to try it. Can we make another one? Yeah, we need 3 more metal plating. Okay. This may make it sound even worse. Will that one work? Oops. Insufficient power. Okay, so we've got to hook the power up again on the back here. Whoops. So basically you can combine these together to make different sounds. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, what else can we build? I think I might have to show this to my wife. I think she will. There's a musical switching oscillator to interpret the waveforms as it will be connected to lights and other devices. So if we can build that. So how do I put that just there? Okay. So we've now got that connected. As I say, apologies, I'm just quite literally making this up as I go along. That's spinning. Okay, let's just put in... I'm probably wasting resources here. Let's just... Okay. And do we have to connect these up? Okay, well, it looks like we have to connect these up. So. From light emitting panels can be used to connect light floors of light. The floor maybe could be coloured. Requires power to operate. Okay. So we need power in it to operate it. Okay. Maybe this needs actually a proper power supply as well. So let me just see if we can connect that up. Oops, no, back one. Okay, that needs to connect to there. So is that powered on now? On rhythm. I think what we'll probably do is just go down to ones, make it simpler. And we're gonna delete that one. And for some reason we suddenly got some antimatter. I'm not exactly sure where that came from. So we've got power to this. And this is a switch. Have a look here. And that's the ByteBeat switch out there. That's the power to that. Right, makes me wonder if I've got to connect it to... Yeah, thank you, game. Industry tech. Right, that's connected to that. So that connection goes to that connection, goes to that connection. Does this connection go to that connection? Alright, we got there in the end. What we're going to do now is find out how to change the colours. Get out of the way, plants. Maybe if we go camera mode. So we got lights flashing. Well, we've got the floor flashing. We've got some very terrible music, which I apologise for. Not exactly too sure how I'm going to change the colour of the floor. I'm sure some of you have probably already been screaming at me in the comments. And I think I've probably embarrassed myself enough with this. See if we can actually change this a little bit. And I can see a vast amount of tutorials here. If we take off that one and move that up to there. Mine, I'm going to have to ask my wife about the notes. Apologies for this. I think I'm in trouble here. Well, we got halfway there. I think I've probably annoyed you enough with that. I think what I will probably do is fiddle around with it a little bit off camera just to see how it goes. I think we've tried all the devices. Let's just have a look at what else we can make with this. What else have we got here? What on the operate will create a large sphere ready for whatever experiments deemed necessary. We've got a ByteBeat box, ByteBeat switch, got a light box. I'm assuming we could probably connect that. Noise box. Yeah, well. I'm assuming what you do is if you connect these different boxes, so like you've got the ByteBeat switch here, so this is triggered by a certain thing, so maybe if you can do that on rhythm, on beat. And I suppose what you would do is if you wanted a visual light effect, what you would do is have different switches switching on different panels on different beats to create the disco floor effect. In fact, what you could do is have one of these, say, doing the main rhythm, have another one doing a sub rhythm or something like that. Again, apologies for my lack of knowledge about music. And then that second one could then be connected to other different panels, which would then have totally different effects. So I think that's probably how it's going to work. Right, so I think what I'm going to do is just leave that running to annoy while I actually get back to something a bit more practical, something that's a bit more along my line, and that is we're going to put that in the exosuit, punch out another 250 of that. So I'm just going to get up to over here and pull out another 250 paraffinium and kick that off. And what we should be able to do now is come in here and I don't think I've got enough for this. Yes, I have. So that's my ship now fully repaired. We'll just let the paraffinium generators keep running. There's one slight blessing is that if you go a long way away from it, you don't actually have to hear that atrocious noise. So apologies. And I think that is about it from the respect of what I wanted to do. I mean, I've got to go up and cash in some missions. We've got some stuff to sell off. We've got a little bit of silver. We've got some... Actually, what I could probably do is bring that back to there. And what we can do is shunt the paraffinium onto there. And I think what we're going to do now is just go back to the space station. I can't remember what system we've got to go to. Wait, I think we need to go to Nirates 1. I think it is the system we were in. I'm just going to go to Nirates 1 and just change the base station. Okay, it says return to mission agent in there. Maybe it's that is the system that I'm actually going to go. And just to check. Yep, this is the system, the Agrea Osmi system. This is the planet that we're going to be doing. What I will probably do is visit all these other planets to develop the system. And what we're going to do, well, we're going to sell off some stuff first. I've got sell, don't want to buy. In fact, that's changed as well as part of the update now. Let's just confirm that. Because prior to the update, it was always coming in as sell. But it's actually gone back to buy, which is good because I've actually sold things by accident, which I didn't intend to sell. I could probably sell off some of that silver now. Don't really need all that. Got the special nano cables which can get sold off. And we're going to hand in missions. Wow. Okay, we got a few missions to hand in. Standing with the Gek is increasing. I know I killed a few creatures whilst I was actually looking for the buried technology, but I didn't realise I'd done this amount. A couple of predators. More nanites. We're doing okay from the nanite perspective. Right, we've got some high capacity vector compressors, which we'll be able to sell off and make some cash. And some superconducting fiber. Right, well, we've got deliver item, collect there, collect unstable gel, there's nothing. Collect one antimatter. I think I'm going to do that because I've got antimatter, and the hot ice could be a good way to. I'm pretty sure I've got antimatter. There it is. Oh, we got some scaly meat. Okay, source the item for the client. Right, I'm just going to go and knock out this quick mission. That was just too good to pass up. Of course, we're going to drop the save because we've been doing all sorts of strange things. I'm just going to. It's actually down on the planet as well, which is good. Right, so we're coming down on a trading station. It's going to drop down. Nice smooth landing for once. What we're going to do is just go over here and see what we can pick up from this perspective. Okay, have I been here before? We got coming in. B29 slot hauler. Pretty good. Yeah, we must have been here before. So I'm just gonna grab that mission. Secure delivery on site. Level 1 antimatter. Okay. Return to mission agent. Yes, I suppose we're going to go all the way back to the space station, cash that in, but I'll do that off camera. What we're going to do, I'm just going to practice the language skills. Snafu said that this is actually being fixed, so pirate. Let's see what we can actually get. Oh well. Obviously they didn't like us, so I'm not too worried about my GEC standing. I think it's pretty high anyway. Practice language skills. Gibbs. Press by my knowledge of the trade-related language and clap the hands approvingly. So we decreased by 1 and increased by 1. So we actually evened out the score there. Wow. Oh, I can't. B30 slot. Baller. B29. Baller 10 million. I must admit I do like the look of that one. Not so sure about that one. But now I don't want to be distracted, so I think what we're going to do now is just get back out to the space station. Just want to check. Yeah, these are open, so this is all being collected. Oh, wow, what we got here? Another B29. Oh wow, I like this. It's a C class 21. I really like this ship. I really like the look of this. And now it's only C class 21 slot. Let's see. Make an offer for ships. Now we could exchange it, but then my current, this is a B. This is my current ship is a 36 slot. But I just like the real look of this ship, and I could possibly justify upgrading it. I'm going to buy it. I just really like this texturing down the side. I mean, it looks like a fighter. I mean, this one's still pretty cool. I like this one as well, but I don't know, there's something about this one that, I mean, to be honest, it's the type of ship I'd like to build in Imperium, actually. There's just something about it with the turbine on the top and the intakes, and just the whole way it looks with that really good texturing down the side with the pipes coming out. It's almost like it's got exhaust pipes running down here. Anyway, I'm kind of getting very distracted. Right, I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Again, apologies for my very poor attempt at music. I'm sure some of you are going to absolutely roast me in the comments over it, but as I said at the beginning of the video, I have very little musical inclination whatsoever. What I might do is take a look at it with the assistance of my wife. She's pretty good with music. As I say, she plays the piano and the violin, so she will probably understand a bit more about all the different terms on that waveform generator. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video, hope you found it interesting, and if you're really taken by this new update and want to experiment, feel free to chuck it in the comments and tell me about what you've done. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.